When you think of a police officer, do you normally think of them being nice or mean? How about the Bradley Police Department? In this week's Someone You Should Know, Deanna Cantu had a chance to talk to Sergeant Jerry McKean about why he works for Bradley and how the students have treated him. She has more from the police station.
For this week's edition of Someone You Should Know, I sat down with Sergeant Jerry McKean from the Bradley Police Department.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, some of your favorite hobbies, life at Bradley.
Well, I don't know about hobbies. I retired from the city of Peoria after 31 years and took a lateral transfer here to Bradley. I have a motorcycle that I ride, a sailboat that hasn't been out of the garage in 20 years, but I've got 2 boys, 2 girls. The girls are in high school, they're twins, and the boys are both Eagle Scouts and going to junior college.
What made you want to come to Bradley?
Actually, it was the tuition for my kids. I really wasn't looking for a job when I retired, but it was easier to put them through college working at Bradley than it would be to pay for it.
What made you want to join law enforcement?
I took the job on a dare 31 years ago.
On a dare?
Yes, I did.
There's a story behind that.
Actually, a buddy and I were praying at my house one night, and he suggested law enforcement, and I said, there's just no way. And he said, you need to lay a fleece before the Lord. And I said, I don't need to. I don't want to be a cop. But he talked me into it, and I said, well, if my ex-wife knocks on the door one more time, and I told her, don't darken my door again, I'm not doing it. She knocked on the door the next morning with the applications. Long story short, out of hundreds of applicants, I was #1 on the list.
Wow.
So it wound up to be a pretty good deal.
How have things changed at Bradley since you've been here? Is there more underage drinking? Are there higher rates of crimes, lower rates?
I've been here 7 months, but I've worked this area for probably 20 years for the city. I think the kids are a little more well-behaved now than they had been in the past. I think the law enforcement, especially the Bradley Police Department, is more interested in working with the kids instead of policing them. It's more of a, we're here to help you and get you through this. It's not a us against them mentality.
Do you think there is an overall positive, neutral, or negative relationship between the BUPD and the students?
Oh, as far as I'm concerned, the students really enjoy having us here. I've worked at neighborhoods where you don't want to tell them you're a police officer when you're off duty. But around the Bradley campus, the kids, I've been approached by people who said, when I'm walking from building to building at 4 o'clock in the morning and I see you guys out, I feel better. So I appreciate you guys out there. It's more of a partnership. I think they're more aware of what we do for them instead of just keeping an eye on them.
Reporting from the Bradley Police Department, I'm Deanna Cantu for BUTV News.